Mr Felix Henderson afternoon. Felix Henderson, of course. I'm originally from Granby, and I live at Wall House. I've been a broadcaster for many years, over 41 years at DVS Radio. What led me into broadcasting? In those days, there was obviously no television, so there was a little red radio by my girlfriend. So when I would listen to guys on the radio, and I just kind of connected it with reading. I love to read too, and I just love the use of words. And of course, I remember as a little boy, there was a man called Mr. Botti close to our preschool, and he would tell us that he had a radio, one of the very few radios in the community, and he would tell us, come and see the little man in the radio. So we as children, naive and all of that, would go and we look at the radio, inside the radio, and say, oh yes, like we actually seen a man on the radio. And I said, one day I want to be in that radio too. So my opportunity came in May 1977 at DVS. Broadcasting reminds me of where I came from and what God can do for you when you trust in Him. And I give Him all the praise because I could have been lost. I was lost guys in Granby, drugs and all of that. I was tempted like everybody else. But then somehow He kept me, and then I went into broadcasting, and it helped me to touch people's lives. And that's the most important thing, when you can make somebody smile, you can make somebody happy, you can be a blessing to your generation. And no telling what God can do with somebody, even if things you started very badly. I mean, my story is one where my mother even didn't really, I don't want to say too much, I respect, I love my mother, but not her fault. My father came and he ripped her, and because of that I was born, and so she never really had that, you know what I mean, for me. So I know what it is to be beaten like a rag doll, kicked and stuff like that, and I only found out about that late when I was about to do 48 hours in prison. Somebody told me about that, and I said, oh. So that's why when I confronted her, she told me. But she didn't want to talk at first, so she started crying, and then she told me, yes, my father raped her, and that is why she didn't really want to see me. But you see, again, broadcasting, when I started in radio, and people began to tell her, well, Miss Schoolie, this school, this schoolie, les enfants sur radio, bon, you know what I mean? So she began to warm up to me because of that. And thank God I could take care of her, and I understood her situation. I mean, who wouldn't, But I thank God He can take it from 0 to where you are. One of the most difficult situations you have to deal with, I had to deal with, was working in the radio, coming in the afternoons at 2 o'clock, but then you had major issues. You had your family problems, you had a home that was in problems, and so you have those problems, you have a headache, and then you have to go on the radio every afternoon and make people happy. But you got to be a professional, you have to just forget everything and just go out there and do what you have to do. And sometimes I go to work and I would say, Lord, me have to make people smile this afternoon. I have to make them happy this afternoon. Me, look at me. But I go on the radio. I used to have a headache every day when I was going through that difficult time. But then when I reached on the radio, I was on that radio at 2 o'clock. That was my time. That was my time, my brother. No boost, no anything. I boost in God. But Dominica was mine in the afternoon at 2 o'clock when that played that theme song. That was it. Headache gone, everything gone. All I wanted to do was talk to people, make people happy, make people smile, make people comfortable, bring programs that would elevate people because we understand our role at DBS, the national broadcaster, that even with independence we have to be there for Dominicans, whatever hurricane, whatever storm. And of course, people go through problems on a day-to-day basis. So even if you go through your problems, and that's what some people don't understand. You are a broadcaster, you're working in the ministry or wherever you're working, that has nothing to do with people. And that is your problem. I mean, you're supposed to do a job. And that's why I was paid to do. That's why I wasn't thinking of pay. But all I wanted to do was make people happy. Even if at 4 o'clock when I was through on the radio, my headache came back. So that was very, very, very difficult. But by the grace of God, He took me through it. And I overcame it. Thank God. I think every gift and talent comes from God. And sometimes I surprise myself. I wouldn't believe I would have done that, or kind of things I come up with. The way it just works out, putting it together. All I would need is some quietness. And what I do, I use my experiences to growing up in Granby. And people's experiences I know about, interviewing them over the years. I use a local situation to bring back a lot of stuff. Because you see, our young generation doesn't understand a lot of things that happened in the past, so I bring that back. And make it fun, because I believe in delivering a message. It's important to not just place things on people's chest, or just give it to you because I see I'm a broadcaster. Broadcasting goes both ways. It's communication. So when I give a commercial, I do a commercial for you, I want to make sure, yes, I make people smile. I send people to your place, but I send them smiling. Because they can smile, they can come to your place. So I always have a punchline, 2-3 punchlines, where I can make people laugh, things they can identify with. We can laugh at ourselves. And at the same time, we can go to Nancy or Astefan or wherever I tell you to go. And the beautiful thing is that when they can tell you that people came because of the commercial. But really, as I tell them, people ask me, where are you getting things to see? Everybody, I've heard that question thousands of times. But I'll tell you again, it's the grace of God, it's a talent He gave me. It's a skill. And of course, you have to hone in on your skills, you have to sharpen your skills. You have to develop your skills. Like the guy with the talent, you have to develop it. And that's what I do to, again, the same thing that I do all those years, trying to make people happy. As I said, people just like to give you information. And go to that place and buy this. No, I with a story, man. Make you smile. And that's important. Well, it's always an honor when your country can recognize you, and I give God praise for that, because, there's a lot of work, and growing up in Granby, I really couldn't even speak Creole. People don't understand that. I was 17 years old when a lady came to me and spoke to me in Creole, and I said, "Mommy, what did you say?" And she gave me what we call like one rack attack. She found I was rude, I was so like we say in Creole. Pretend as if I cannot speak Creole. And that day I remember by the roadside I said, I am going to learn to speak Creole. And at less than 21, before I was 21, I was on the radio. That's why I know I was ordained to be on the radio to speak Creole. I didn't go to EBS really to speak Creole though. I went there to do English. I love to read. It was the announcer. But some of you will know my story. This guy, Tim Durant, was on the air, and Dennis Joseph was, of course, pushing Creole. He wanted Creole, and the premier at the time now wanted Creole on the radio. And so, as the national broadcaster, we were trying to fit it in with much opposition too from the elite in town. And so Tim asked me to write Creole news for him one day. I was doing English news at DBS. To write the news for him because he was on the radio playing music. At 6 o'clock he had to translate. So I went ahead and I translated for him. But then there was no standard way, no standardized system of writing Creole at the time. I wrote in my own kind of French way. And I gave it to him and he made a mess out of it. Next day he still asked me to do it. I said, Tim, you're joking. And he made another mess of it. And the third day he asked me again. But he said that this time you reading it. It's my writing, I wrote it. When I went on the radio, on tape of course. Those days you have to be on tape first. Can't just go on the radio live like that. So I did it on tape and they've never heard anything like that before. And so I had to continue doing it. And I decided if I was going to be doing Creole, I was going to be excellent. I wasn't going to do it halfway. Somebody will come and they want to do Creole for a little while, an entrance into DBS, and then they say, what is Creole? They want to do English. I say, if I'm going to do Creole, I'm going to specialize in Creole and I'm going to do it excellently. And that's what I did over the years. It is important to learn the language. It is part of our heritage that makes us unique, makes us Dominican. There are over 12, 13, 14 million people who speak Creole. We have Haiti, and Haitians are floating here, and you can communicate with them. You have Martinique and Guadeloupe, you have Réunion and other places, Seychelles. I've been to Seychelles because of Creole. So it's important that we our young people, because we have a responsibility as adults and those who gone before to really deposit the traditions into the hand of the next generation. And unfortunately, in many cases, we do not see that happening. But really, it's our role, and maybe we are guilty. We haven't done enough to preserve the language, maybe, because many young people, especially in the Roseau area of Portsmouth, cannot speak Creole. And so, you know, traditionally, people would use Creole to hide things from children. And that still, unfortunately, happens. You know, so children do not, a lot of them do not. Although, quite a bit of them, they want to know Creole nowadays. But it's very important because, you know, everybody has a second language. Why not keep what we have? The Caribs had the language and they lost it. If you did not speak it, you will lose it. You have something, a gift, you do not use it, you will lose it eventually. And so it's important that we grow up. I myself would like to know, after all these years of working so hard in Creole, trying to preserve the Creole language, that Creole doesn't disappear in Dominica, that experience Creole continues, that people speak Creole. C'est langage nous, à nous parler langage là, c'est ça nous, c'est ça qu'a fait nous Dominicains, à nous parler Creole là, by force pour Creole. People, you know, people, I just love people. And so I remember asking God, and crying to God and say, God, help me to help people. Help me to help people. Maybe because of my background growing up in Ghana, maybe without food, I used to be very hungry. I remember going to school for a whole year and the same without breakfast. And that's really my life. That's why I can't sit if you're hungry. You know, I had nothing to eat. I remember one day taking a piece of dollar. A guy gave me and I wrapped it up small and brought it to the lady. And we got some bakes and tarts, man. Man, that was the best bakes I ever had. I mean, and them bakes were wrong, and you know, like full my stomach after a long time. Children running after me like the pipe for Hamelina. Felix, give me this last week I gave you, last week I gave. But afterwards, after we were in class, now I saw a lady coming up. I didn't see the lady. If you know grammar school, you see the iron. And I saw two big rubber drum on the lap. I said, everybody will become. And she entered the class, and I turned towards the tech wing grammar school. And she came like that, she said, look himself. You know, so I know poverty. I got closed at school, grammar school, twice for that, and for not having a textbook. I couldn't afford a textbook. you know. And so I know what it is to be poor. And so I went to that program. And, you know, these people are people too, and God loves them, God cares. That's what I could do. I went to prison. You know the prison program? You know the program at the prison? All 48 hours in prison. I went as a prisoner. My number was number 901. I went to prison as a prisoner just to find out what makes them tick, why they're in prison. And I found out so many things. You know, you see these guys there, and a lot of times because they are no parents in their life, no fathers, you know, and they're really lonely, these guys. And we just look at them and see them as prisoners, but there are a lot of issues. That program has a lot of money for the university. And but it's not just about the money. It is about seeing young people in the same cell, you know, with hardened criminals. It is about 30 prisoners lying down in one little space, like loaves of bread, or like those guys, or like those slaves on those slave ships, you know, packed like sardines. It is about, you know, just young men wasting their lives away. You know, I didn't know what time it is during the day. And I did that program. So, because of my experiences, that helped me to be sensitive to people. And that is what motivated me on radio. Because there's always somebody. When you go from difficult stuff, there's always somebody else going through something like you understand. And so if you can make somebody smile, make them have a nice day, you know, it's good. You feel good yourself. It's more blessed to give than to receive. So when you give, you receive in so many ways that, you know. My greatest achievement, despite everything I've done, my greatest achievement, if I can call it an achievement, is to win Christ. Is to know Him. We heard Him. I'm lost. You feel like God is an achievement. Because you can have everything unless you win Christ. So, yeah, people. I don't necessarily want to be known for what I did, but I just want to be known as a person. I love God, I want to serve God. I feel Him so many times, but He's so merciful, so gracious. And that's what I want to do, serve God. I thank God that I was able to be, like I said, a blessing to so many people in my life, coming from where I was, you know, my difficult situation. And I like to tell young people it's not over until God says it's over, that you can make it. Have faith in God. At 16, I remember in my difficult situation, I was at a place down I can't remember the name of the place, but anyway, the growing they had just started at community quarter, and I was living there in an old shack and a third floor. And that night I really cried out my heart to God and asked God to help me. That night, like I remember Bob Marley's song. It says, cold ground was my bed last night, and rock was my pillow. And I took my old shoes and put under my head, and I cried myself to sleep because I was hungry and I had nothing. And I was going basically nowhere. My friends were going to school. That night was a turning point in my life. I believe that's when God heard me. You know, and so I thank God I could be a blessing. I could touch so many lives. People who've passed on, and so many people have touched their lives in so many ways. I really thank God, and I would just like to tell people, you know what you're getting, get wisdom, get God. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. We go after riches, we go after this, we go after that. Drugs will not satisfy you, or women, we all need that. But the only true source of satisfaction is Jesus Christ. So if other than anything you touch your life, and remember I say to give Christ a chance in your life. He loves you, He cares about you. He really does love you. And so trust God. I've seen it happen so many times. That life is hard, and there's no doubt about that. Life is really hard, you know. But God can make the difference. If you will trust God in your life, He will change your circumstances around. That's my word to you. Remember, God loves you.